I got a job at my uncle's moisture farm. I got a job at my uncle's moisture farm, and I just harvest that shit up, harvest that shit up. I just harvest that shit up, harvest that shit up. I made a man in a...
This is Fisher with GeekBattleRoyale.com, and I'm at the Gaming Throne with Sean, and this is like the sharper image of this expo. Everybody just comes here, sits down, never wants to leave. Can you tell me a little bit about this? This is a local business like us. We're kind of homegrown in New Orleans, and you're outside of Slidell, right?
That's right.
Nice.
I designed this because I was working with my son, and I love my kids. So I wanted my sons to have a comfortable place to game and a comfortable place to design and do school and everything else they needed to do around a computer. And I noticed that the desk and chair really wasn't working. It wasn't working out. It wasn't comfortable. They became fatigued. They became kind of tired. And I decided to stop and just make something that was ultra comfortable to give them the access to the computer, the tablet, the cell phone, the laptop, anything that they needed, but also to, you're sitting, I'm standing, and we're at eye level. Yeah. Elevate them so that we can work better together.
Best dad ever. Worrying about the ergonomics of gaming, my dad just said, don't sit too close to the screen, you'll dry out your eyes.
Yeah, my dad said, get off that, stop, and it's time to go to bed.
And from what I understand, they started to find out that every prize has a price.
Right.
Now the workforce is expanded into the family, right?
Absolutely. My kids design and my kids build with me. So part of making it better was teaching them and allowing them to learn how to design, and then what works, what do they like, what don't they like, what other accessories do they need to be able to make this thing comfortable for them. Well, when you make something comfortable for somebody, somebody else likes it too. And that's what we've ultimately created. We've created a very comfortable, collaborative, this is a yacht. This is not a chair. This is like your desk and your chair and your command center all rolled into one.
Yes, I feel like I'm setting phasers to stunning.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And this is, so what are these holes for in this area?
That's a great question. What I have here, this is a mobile stand. So you can set your cell phone on it, set your tablet on it, and it also doubles as a camera mount. So you can mount a camera here to be able to stream live video.
Wow,
you can put your speaker on it, you can put lights on it, you can adjust it and put it wherever you want, and then lock it down so that it stays exactly in the same spot.
That's for our show we're about to pilot. We're doing a show, Let's Play, called GB Arcade for Geek Battle Royale. This would be really neat. And so, I was thinking kind of like Game of Thrones. Y'all ever did one where you might get a dragon that welds the swords in the back?
All things are possible.
I was hoping y'all were based out of the castle in Louisiana.
No, we just live up in Slidell and work out of the backyard and the garage.
And this is actually extremely comfortable. It's kind of hard to get out of. If you flip this in, this kind of, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of research on comfortable chairs. We looked at an Adirondack chair. We looked at everything from Herman Miller, a wide variety of things. We looked at a lot of ergonomic studies as to what altitude, what distance, what worked best when you were working with a computer for long periods of time. And it's really like anybody can sit in anything for a few minutes. A bar stool feels good for the first 2 minutes. After that, it starts getting really uncomfortable. So designing something for comfort where you could feel so comfortable that you could go to sleep here is the level of comfort needed for long work periods or long gaming periods where you're going to be at this for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours at a time.
And what are the customization options for here? You build them the suit? Any color, any size?
I custom build them a couple of different ways. One is there's 2 sizes. There's a 20-inch wide seat and there's a 25-inch wide seat. Because down here in Louisiana, there are some spacious gamers. Yeah. And they take up a little more space than others.
Some things we do right.
So we accommodate that. So from 6'5", 6'8" actually, 500 pounds and below, this 25-inch will accommodate very well. For about 225 pounds, 5'9" and below, the 20 is much more ideal. It's much smaller and more compact. The options are plywood, or this stuff is King Color Core by King Plastic Company, and solid wood. Now, the other thing is the colors of the upholstery. You can go LSU, you can go Saints, you can go Tulane, you can do whatever you want. So you can pimp that out as well. The other nice thing is, depending upon what else you like. My last customer was a cigar smoker. I built him a custom cigar valet.
Now it has like a cutter?
Cutter, torch, extra places to hold the cigar.
Like a humidor and all that?
And ashtray and diving board for the cigar. I mean, on and on. It was beautiful, beautiful. And copper inlaid, copper edge banded. It was a phenomenal piece. It was like designing and building a boat.
Actually, your son was telling me about that. He had copper that he wanted brought in from his house, from his roof, and you were able to customize that into it. That's neat. And these are the kind of businesses that are the best kind of support. You know, homegrown, done by family, handcrafted, and local. That's what I like a lot too.
Well, I'm a veteran, and I've decided to take my cinematography career and basically put that on hold so I can focus on my teenage kids and pour everything into them and teach them how to be makers as well.
I mean, and look at it. I mean, how many kids can say that my dad brought me to the Major League of Gaming and the comic book conventions and stuff that come down here in New Orleans? It's a big budding industry down here. It's usually a northern thing, but now it's really starting to leak down, and things are really shaking up a lot in this culture.
I agree, and I think that on another level, how many kids can say that their father built them a throne?
That's true.
And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, my dad built me a throne, but it wasn't the same kind. It's not as comfortable. It gets cold in the winter. Well, there you have it. Do you have a website?
Yes, indeed. And we're giving one away for free.
All right. And then
GamingThrone.com.
GamingThrone.com. And how much does one of these run on average?
This model is $6,000. And
The
again,
yacht
this
model.
is a yacht. This is not a dinghy. This is not competing with your chair. This is competing with your desk and your chair and your Harley. You can, put it into context.
My wife says, "Come to bed. You've been there all day." I said, "Baby, this is a yacht. This is built for comfort, not speed."
Well, you will spend.
My troll is sick. I'm stuck in a cave.
You will spend more time in this than you will in your motorhome, in your Harley, in your truck, in your fishing boat, your bass boat, than all those combined in a given year, for sure.
And y'all been at it for, what, a couple years now?
As long as my beard is, which is about 2 years.
Oh, all right.
I've started in on No Shave November, and I keep forgetting to shave.
So probably version 3.0 it's going to be.
It could very well be. But
we'll have a separate chair.
It is the cheapest way to make my wife look younger.
There we go. Well, there you have it, GamingThrones.com. Try and order yourself a yacht today.